Hi there guys and welcome back to Everton. I know it's been a few days. We had a bit of a technical glitch and literally the next game after the Arsenal save, I believe it was against Norwich, I kept having a crashing moment in it and when I was making substitutions. So consequently I sent it off to Sports Interactive and I've come back into it and played around with it a bit more, and now I've managed to get 10 games into the season. So since the Arsenal game, we've managed to move on, and we've managed to really get some games under our belt, and I think now I'm confident enough that the game is alright for us to continue, so welcome back. But anyway, as you see on screen here, we are 10 games into the season. We're currently in 12th place, so we've had a proper average Everton-esque start. It has not been easy, and I have gone a completely different way than any other Everton manager so far, in my opinion, since you've last seen me. I have completely changed the formation. I'm sticking with that formation now. I think it gives us everything that we need, and I will take you through that next and just show you that, just to get you up to speed. And then we're going to take you through all the goals you missed, the goal rush. There's been some epic games as well. I could have covered all of them on the channel, frankly. We've conceded 5 in a game. We have scored 4 in a couple of games. So it really has been an interesting time to be in charge at Everton. And I feel we are building. While it doesn't look great to be in 12th, we are building something. Hopefully I can get some time. I've got my plan together for January now as well when it comes to who's coming and who's going. So fingers crossed we can pull that off. But anyway, enough chat. Let's get you straight into what the tactical situation of the club now is. Yes, so here we go. I've gone from wanting to play with one striker to playing with none. So as you can see, it is a pretty controversial formation. What I've done is, if you look here in transition and out of possession, I'm trying to keep the team in this sort of level of pitch, playing out a slight offside trap down here. Sometimes that has caught us out. There's a team in particular who, when you play a high line against them in the Premier League, you will get punished by them. That happened, and don't get me wrong, we'll take you through all their goals shortly. But apart from that, it has made a massive improvement. There's now a bit more direct passing, a higher tempo, trying to play out from the back, trying to sort of keep the game in that position. And as I come back here actually to looking at how it lines up, so we're trying to literally push these guys up as an attacking free unit, not with a striker, with a shadow striker here just behind, trying to shoot a bit more, trying to run in, trying to cause problems, using the box-to-box and Carrillo role here quite successfully. And now we're getting some players back who have been injured. We're starting to see that work quite well. Both fullbacks on attack to come up and support now as well with a deep line, defensive midfielder here, sorry, just to sort of secure the back free unit. Sweeper keeper as well, just in case. It is a very ironic sort of like little tribute to Liverpool almost, which is not going to go down well with Everton fans, but they have played in this sort of way themselves in the past. It is very, very chase the ball down, win it back, do something with it kind of formation, and so far I think it is working. It's very intense, don't get me wrong, but I kind of felt like I wanted to work the players a bit harder bearing in mind how the start of the season went, so I think it's going to work. I'll take you now back through the goals you've missed so far. There's been quite a few. Right, the first game you missed, we had the Carabao Cup second round where we took on the team I managed in Football Manager 2019 to great success, Blackpool, and we beat them by 3 goals to 1. As you can see, I completely rotated the team up. Even Sariki Dembele got a run out, my signing from League One with Peterborough, and he did alright actually, to be fair, so not too bad. Even Nerfil came in for his first game, and he scored as well. Bear in mind, he was a free transfer, and actually it wasn't me who went and signed him. I didn't mention that at the time. It was one of my coaches, my head of youth development, because I wanted him to go out and make the offer for the player, and then I wanted to decide myself if we were going to sign them or not. And I went, yeah, you know what, we'll have a go with this guy. And it paid out really well. We were 3-0 up inside 34 minutes. Blackpool got 1 goal back towards it. And actually in the second half, it utterly battered us. So it was the second half where I had to get into the boys and say, guys, we need to do better than this, And luckily enough, we just got through it. The changes we made didn't really help the game, but it did help my decision making coming towards the January transfer window, as one can imagine. So anyway, we're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Now let's get you towards some league action where things really started kicking off. Right, the first game in the Premier League you missed since you've been away has been a home win over Norwich. We won by 4 goals to 1. I'm going to take you through the 3D goal rush now here. We were 1-0 down after 3 minutes, but we fought our way back. A red card helped us, and then we turned around here and managed to make this. How can I get rid of this screen on here now? Hang on a second. We're going to have to look at this. One sec. Watch goals. There we go. Right, we're off now. Goodness me, I nearly made a right faff for that. But as you see, after 3 minutes here, the high line causing us problems. Pookie Cantwell came inside very well. Good finish there. Left Pickford all legs up there. Really caught out. But it only took us a minute to come back into it. I had to go at him straight away. Said, come on, lads, a minute into this. Sigurdsson coming down to Schneiderlin. Good little pass around. Go miss some distance. That's what he can do. Trying to encourage the more positive play the board want. Something a bit more expansive from distance. And the strike there was really brilliant. Then on 17 minutes, ball across here. Down to Schneiderlin, who absolutely rifled it home. We were full of the joys of spring with these goals, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Even though, of course, we're playing in September. Actually, October, sorry. Anyway, second half, Moy Keane got played in, absolutely smashed it home. Great finish to make it. Everton 3, Norwich 1. That was after a red card for their Argentinian winger Brainba, who went in two-footed on someone very helpful in the situation. Sadebe then in the 94th minute, great ball across. The game was narrowed. We managed to pop it in the goal, get the 4-1 win, put us right up back here in the league table. And what did we do after this? I said the games were interesting, didn't I? Up next, we went away to Newcastle and we drew 3-3 after being 2-0 up. It was an utterly mental game. We'll watch the goals now here and take you through them. But I honestly, I've not seen a game like it in quite a while. As you can see from the stats down here briefly, Newcastle in the second half really bossed it. It really looked like they were going to win the game. It completely switched. Once again, we came out, pretty strong. But all in all, hang on, we're going a bit too quick here. Let's quickly slow it down. Come on, guys. Right, yeah, so Snyder played the ball across there to Sadebe. Look, he played the ball across. Moy Keane there, a header on 4 minutes to put us into the lead. Not known for his headering, but managed to get up there against the big defenders and do a great job. Then 2 minutes later, look, once again, coming forward, our new formation, getting bodies in there. Great ball across, Digner with the goal. Our fullbacks are going to contribute a lot this year in how we play them on their coming forward and offering the support and the width. But then, on 33 minutes, the game switched back again. St. Maxim came in with his pace, and Pickford got a hand to it, but unfortunately for us, Almiron was waiting at the far post to put it in for Newcastle to make it 2-1. Shelby then on half time equalised from the penalty spot, which made things even more awkward. I can't remember who gave away the penalty. Second half now, it was very nervy. Newcastle were looking really good. And as you can see on 70 minutes, they took the 3-2 lead, really put us under pressure. I went a bit mad at this point, as one could imagine. Brought on Ikone and shouted a hell of a lot of the boys. And Ikone then from outside the area, smashing one in. We actually could have gone on and won the game as well in the added time. We had a couple of great chances with St. Tossen going close and Schneiderlin. But on this occasion, it was a point. Really a game we should be winning, though, so slightly disappointing. But next we return to winning ways at home to Aston Villa, a 2-0 win. We're going to watch the goals here again now. Second half, it all kind of kicked off. First half was very quiet. We had all the chances in the first half, but once again, lacked that ability and that penetration to really get the goal, which was quite a shame, really. So yeah, as we get it underway now, Davis played the ball across. It always starts too quick. I wish they would change that, because I've changed it every time I've come in now. Coleman comes in on the right hand side, plays it back to Iwobi. Great strike under the keeper's arms there. Goes in the far corner. Alex Iwobi is someone we're going to look at going forward. As you can see, short corner option here with 5 minutes to go. Played out to Moy Keane. Great finish. Exactly what we're looking for. Short corner to outside the 6-yard box. Volleyed it home. Quite a game heavy for tackles. Villa didn't offer too much, as you can see in the stats. So a great home win. Got us right back up running again. Right, I won't take you through the goals for this, but in the Carabao Cup third round, we then surprisingly went and lost away at Bradford City. It was on penalties. They looked like a team that was really up for the challenge, to be frank. We played a pretty strong team, really, and we played pretty well as well, and we had a lot of chances in this game, and we just didn't take them again, which is really the trend that's coming forward, and something I'm really looking for at January, to try and find a way for us to take our chances a bit better. Calvert-Lewin had a good game in all fairness, which was quite good to see, because he's not had much of a look in so far. But yeah, they took us all the way to penalties, and they managed to knock us out on penalties. Not a lot to say apart from that. The Carabao Cup dream is over. Then there came no goals. The first time, and no goals against Wolves, a 0-0 draw, very bitty game, both teams having chances. Connor Cody got sent off in 77, and then we really went for it. But as you can see from the attacking stats, nothing went in our favour in this one. Still trying to get used to who to play in what position. Keane's played as a shadow striker, which he's not actually meant to be playing as. But he has done well, though. He scored against Newcastle in that way. Ikone's played as both the winger and the striker, so it is still trying to figure out exactly what we're doing here. Everton, and trying to work out exactly how I'm going to play this team. At this point now, I was like, I think I got it, but 0-0, not a great result, really. Another point, though. Right, 3 games to catch you up on, all in the league, and this is the one where we kind of got taught a bit of a lesson. Leicester City 5, Everton 1. Highly embarrassing. We played that high line. We'll watch the goals here now, but it was one of those games where we're playing the high line, trying to have a go at them early doors, and to be frank, their quality completely outdone us. So what else could I have done? It was, it was very difficult, very embarrassing. We had a bit of a set piece about it afterwards. Maddison was the key man for them in this one, a wonderful player in real life as well. Just going to slow it down again here. Anyway, indeed, he picked the ball up here on 17, back to Morgan. This is what gave us the early lead and gave me the advantage here. Ikone mugging Wes Morgan there to give us the lead. If I changed the formation at that point and part of the bus, we probably got the 3 points. Corner across, terrible defending, and Didi, it hits Pickford, ends up in the back of the net despite the keeper being on it. And then a few minutes later, terrible corner. Look at that. We were just half asleep. And Didi again there comes in. And then in the second half, just when I say, right, guys, we really got to do something here, they brought on Chowdhury and really started looking dangerous. Maddison got played in by Vardy. Maddison finds the space with a great finish there. Very composed. Makes us look very silly. We were slightly too deep at this point. Leicester were really pressing us forward. They played very well. Maddison with a good ball across to Vardy there. Vardy's going to get his goal, isn't he? Makes it 4-1 to Leicester at this point. At this point, we're throwing our toys out the pram a bit. With 5 minutes to go, it's sealed. Tielemans from the corner. Typical Tielemans goal for me, that. Leicester City 5, Everton 1. Hopefully, it won't get much worse than that this season, but that was pretty embarrassing. Yes, and away at West Ham we got a 2-2 draw. So as you can see, it's a proper Everton season, really. In fact, we're probably doing slightly worse than what we should be, in all frank. So I am hoping in a minute here we are going to turn it around. We were 2-0 down in this one, though, so you can really say mentality-wise, to come back to 2-2 was a pretty decent effort, bearing in mind the situation. A lot of yellow cards again, a lot of yellow cards in this one. And an own goal as well really contributed to our ability to get something in this one. I'm sorry I have to keep doing this. It was really frustrating. But anyway, Pickford now coming forward here, as we can see here. It was a terrible ball out. Yarmolenko, what a goal that is, eh? That is one of those where you feel really embarrassed. And I tell you what, I've not been impressed with Pickford so far, and I have got Lozil, so I do wonder if in a minute we might have to change things up a bit. And then a couple of minutes later, Yarmolenko found his way in again, and Pickford once again just fell over in sympathy as he put it into the top corner. Then we started to try and rally a bit. We just sort of managed to find ourselves. This got played into no man's land. I don't know what Fabianski was doing there, but Ikone managed to get a goal. There's a couple of calamities in this game which really led to goal opportunities. And then with 5 minutes to go, we were rallying here, going common then. Sidibe on the right, managed to keep it in, hold off Masuaku, ball in, Keane nods it in over Rice, and actually it hits Rice and goes into the back of the net for a full-time score of 2-2. And do you know, if we could just won one or two of these games that we got draws in, I think we'll be doing a hell of a lot better, but hey-ho. Anyway, one game to go, and then we've got a big game against Chelsea today. Yes, but we do come off the back of a home win against Brighton, which is something. We beat them 1-0. It was Lucas Digne with the goal here. We'll have a quick look at that one. We dominated this game, really. Brighton didn't offer too much. So, with that in mind, I think the formation we have got is doing well. We're getting a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s with that, when we play it well. There is obviously a quality difference across this league, which is quite pronounced. And I think that's where in January we're really going to have to try and bring in a bit of quality. I do know a couple of players I'm going to sell. But anyway, here's the goal here. As you can see, we worked it around. Digne there comes in on the left. Great strike, catches Matthew Ryan out straight through him for the only goal again. Nice cartwheel celebration there from Digne, really deserved. And from there we battered them really, and we should have got another one. If we'd drawn this game, I would have been absolutely livid, but we didn't, so it was fantastic. And like I said, actually today we're going to go away to Chelsea for our live game, so that has come at an interesting time. For where it leaves us in the Premier Division, it leaves us with 10 games, 3 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses, and -4 goal difference, 13 points. We need to really win a game in a minute to get back into that top half where we need to be, because we really need to kind of be the best of the rest here, so like Bournemouth level, and currently we're 4 points off that. So it's going to be a massive battle royal fight this year in this Premier League in these midfield positions. There's no doubt about it. I think we're subsequently a lot better than these teams down here. I mean, Leicester obviously absolutely smashed us, and they're still struggling as well, but hey ho, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get to the Chelsea game now and see how we can get on against a team that's doing pretty well this year. Just before we get to Chelsea, as you can see, our financial situation is looking really healthy. We are 17.7 million in the red, losing quite a bit of money a month. I'm not going to panic because we're in the Premier League. If you're in any other division, I'd probably be slightly concerned. However, I think we'll be okay. We're going to go to Chelsea now with some changes. You're going to see really in the starting 11 for Chelsea how much I have changed up this base Everton team, and you'll probably be surprised at some of the players that aren't featuring. But we'll take you through that now and see what you reckon. Right, so here we go. The Chelsea team we're going to come up against today is Caballero, Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Tomori, Alonso, Kovacic, Kante, Pulisic, Mount, Pedro and Abraham. A very strong team to come up against here. And we're going today very different. You might be shocked. Lozil, Sidibe, Keane, Mina, Digne. And then we've got Gabam, Schneiderlin and Davis in the midfield three. Ikone coming in on the right with Andre Gomes as our striker, our shadow striker. Yeah, I've lost my marbles, you're definitely right. Moy Keane coming in on the left. He's really our main striking option, isn't he? But he doesn't play as well in that position here. So interesting stuff. On the bench we've got Tozen, Richarlison, Bernard, Sigurdsson, Delph and Holgate. Pickford, of course, is dropped after you saw in the last few games. He's been a little bit sporadic, so Let's get into the team talk now. The media are only back for ages now. This is a good opportunity to show them wrong. As I certainly say, come on guys, I have faith in you. Wants to get off to a good start here and kind of sucker punch Chelsea here. We head to the tunnel. Chelsea's recent good form. Oh, I didn't realise they're first in the form table. Right. So hopefully we can put a dent in their ambitions for that. Kante is... Oh, I guess we're going to find out about Kante. I don't really know what to say about Kante. He's so brilliant, isn't he? I think we're going to certainly make it uncomfortable. This is quite a long... challenge this. They've obviously dropped Kepa, which is quite ironic because I thought yesterday he played absolutely awfully, but there we go. That's the last sort of thing you can say about that. Anyway, we're going to head to the 2D now. Excuse me now to do a bit of admin. Hopefully now that'll be quick enough. As Chelsea come away here early doors, Pulisic comes across, and luckily for us, Digna goes in on him and stops him getting in. I say luckily enough, it's only been 15 seconds of the game, and I'm probably saying lucky enough we've got a yellow card here. Hopefully it's not a red. That'll be an absolute disaster. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Kepa's got a knock on the bench. That explains that one. Anyway, Marcus Alonso now coming forward here with the ball for Chelsea. Down to Pulisic. Pulisic plays a ball across now. Sidibe with a clearing header. We are quite narrow in comparison with Chelsea. That is intentional. Hopefully in a minute we're going to nick the ball and counter-attack them, and that's really what we're after. Caballero plays it forward now to Ascolipleta. They're going to try and overlap on the wings like us. Pedro's got a bit of space there. Come on, guys, stop it. Abraham scores. Just saying, try and stop it, and they that's literally what the commentary says on the screen there, sums it up. We stumbled out of the blocks here a bit cautious in getting that challenge in. Look, we really should have made the challenge here, didn't make the challenge. Abraham finds himself in. Lozo's a bit, like I say, a bit stumbly as well. Abraham puts it in the back and his 4th goal of the season. That's not what you want after 4 minutes, is it? That's really deflating. Come on now, Everton. Let's try and do something to lift my spirits. Digna now on the left from the set piece. Can we do something? Davis now in the box-to-box role. Up to Digna again, trying to find some space. Turn and shoot, Gomez. That's why I got him in that role, because he's got a long-range strike on him. So I hope it will make him a better finisher in that position. It's a crazy theory, but I'm going to try different things here with Everton and this one. Trying to make the difference. Sidibe on the right. What a terrible ball, unfortunately. Deflects loose to Mount. Chelsea will now look to punish us here with Pedro. Pedro coming in, ball across. Pulisic does. He absolutely punished us at the back post. That is the quality. It's Chelsea 2, Everton 0. We are in trouble here early doors. This is not going well at all. When you make a drastic change in what players you want to play, you've got to hope you get it right, and this is not looking good. As you see from the 3D, Pedro across. Pulisic, it's way too easy. I don't understand what we're doing there. I don't understand how Digna can't even challenge for the ball in that scenario. And Lozil, my new goalkeeper, is off to a cracking start of rating of 6.4. Hasn't got a finger to the ball yet. Anyway, here come Chelsea again now in 15 minutes. The only bit of nugget we got is that Ascolipleta's on a yellow card at the moment. Tamuri now. Can we win this ball quickly here and try and counter-attack? Come on, Everton, let's do something. Marcos now down to Kovacic inside. Keane now trying to counter. This is more like it from Everton. Come on, Ikone, play it across. Plays it across. Get Bam in with the header. It wasn't on target. Caballero made the good save anyway. Come on, guys. I think we need to give him some feedback here. I was hoping that I didn't have to do it. I was hoping they'd do it on their own back. Some of my teams have done that before. Just you being there is enough. Davis now with a clearing header. It's not a good one, though, and look what happens. Mateo Kovacic gets his 2nd goal of the season for Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Everton 0. This is looking like an absolute disaster, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe what is happening. Chelsea are absolutely smashing us now. We just got absolutely nothing, to be frank, haven't we? Absolutely nothing. God, what a disappointing start to this one. I might have to go change the formation, It's that bad. We're 23 minutes in and we're getting absolutely hammered. But in all fairness, if we only had 3 shots on target, maybe it is me dropping Pickford for Lozil. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully we push forward here. Now I'm going to try and encourage the boys here. Come on, guys. If we can get a goal back here, they've got some frustration going on. Let's try and get into them at that point. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. We're not getting much in the way of highlights now. Let's go very attacking. We might as well go for it, guys. We're going all or bust. Very attacking. Great ball out there. Come on, Sidibe. Just run. Just run. Do a Gareth Bale. Just keep running. Ikone picks it up. Slip him in. Good ball to Moy King. Got to score. Caballero makes a save. Gives away the corner. Nearly managed to pick it up, but we'll take the corner now. Can we do something? Ball in. Gabam him. Oh, I thought that might be a penalty then. No, he's gone in the book instead, unfortunately for us. Digna's having a shocking game. Look at that. Well, he didn't even challenge that header, did he? We get to half-time. It's 3-0 here, and I'm utterly... Burnwater is saying the pressure's off. Show me something else second half, lads. At least give it a go. I'm actually going to get into them here individually for the first time. I'm going to say I'm very unhappy about the costly mistake you made us. Assertively. I need to tell them not to get another yellow card as well. I'd like to have a go at them actually, but instead I tell them not to get another booking at this time. Andre Gomez, come on. I want you to... I'm not happy. You can do so much better than this. Let's start the second half and let's have a bloody good go, guys. Come on. We're in this orange kit today here away at Stamford Bridge. That is really get them tangoed. Come on, let's tango this Chelsea team second half. Got to be. That is one you've got to score in that position. Schneiderlin was in. We are 3-0 down. You've got to find the back of the net in that spot. Keane out to Digner. Come on, Everton. Let's get this in. Bam hits a strike now. We need someone to find the net. That is what we need. Come on, guys. Sidebe now with a sloppy header again. We need to do better with those clearing headers because this is what happens. Pulisic. Digner does well there, luckily. 46 minutes in here. The first minute of the second half has got mental as Kovacic goes close with a header at the far post. Went right across the face of goal there. Lozor now with the clearance out. Can we do something? Come on, Ikone. We're going a bit wider now. Schneiderlin. Good ball down to Sidebe. Come on, Sidebe. Get it across. Got to get the ball in. Down to Bam. Got to get the strike off as well. We're not doing it. We're just taking that slight bit too long. I just want him to hit the bloody ball into the back of the net. Anyway, now we push forward. Come on, Everton. We're really rallying this second half. Keane gives it away. What is he doing? And as soon as you do that, here come Chelsea. Pulisic. Luckily, they give it away. This game is mental, man. Ikone up to Keane. Can Keane get the ball across now? Get it across. Bam, can't get it on target. He's coming off. He is coming off. He's meant to be amazing, this guy, but he's just been absolutely bloody awful. Right, Fabian Delph can come on here. I'm going to take Tom Davis off as well, actually. I'm going to swap him around for Schneider, then bring on Gylfi Sigurdsson. Let's put Gylfi up top. Do you know what? Andre Gomez isn't doing it. You know things are bad when you're playing as Everton on Football Manager and you put Gylfi Sigurdsson as your main striker on the pitch. Anyway, Sidebe now playing the ball forward. Azpilicueta can knock it back to Caballero. Chelsea can calm the game down now. I mean, if I was Lampard, I'd be like, guys, just chill a bit here. You know, we've really rocked the boat this second half. Gomez with a good ball forward there. We've got to do something with this now. Kone comes in. Caballero in the save. Sigurdsson's going to score. We deserve that on the balance of it, you know. And come on, guys, that's what we're going to do. Good run from Ikone. I really thought, you know what, you get to that point where you think he's going to miss. And it was a good effort. It came back across. You get that bit of luck. Oh, Caballero, a good save there at point blank range. Luckily, the positional player Sigurdsson was superb. He just dropped off the defender, found the space. We put it in the back of the net. It's his first goal of the season, that, you know. Let's demand some more now. Show some more passion, lads. Come on. That is what's made the difference this second half. Come on, let's go. We've had more chances in the game now than Chelsea. That is unbelievable. Pulisic down to Mount. Come on, let's counter-attack them here. Azpilicueta to Kovacic. Plays it down to Marcus Alonso. Keane, the clearing header. This is what we can do. Come on, Ikone, play it up. Ikone trying to play. Oh, he loses it to Tamori. That's so disappointing. Ball across to Mount. Mount just flocked. Deflected shot there. Luckily, Minna does enough. It's a corner now. Ball comes in from the corner. Keane gets his head on it. Oh my word, what is going on in this game of football? Chelsea are now rallying, looking like they want their goal. They want to really put this fourth goal in the back of the net now, because that way it should kill off our attacking options. Here comes Abraham here on the side, in towards Kante. Tamori as well picks it up. Chelsea have got players forward, only two players back. We win the ball here. This is what we want. Sigurdsson, play that long ball. Play it, Gylfi. He does his man instead. He can get the ball across. He does. Oh, Gomez goes close with a header. Goes past the left-hand post. Good effort there from Everton, sorry. My goodness me, we're building into this. We've got to make the third change in a minute. I wonder if Tozen's the guy to come on in a minute. Sigurdsson's having a great game, isn't he, in that position? Okay, do you know what? Drop Sigurdsson down to box, and then we're going to break off Schneiderlin for... Oh, I could put Bernard on. Oh, should we go for Richarlison? Do you know what? Let's go with these smaller, quicker pace lads up front. Richarlison comes on as a shallow striker. He has not impressed me so far this season, Richarlison, and his stats aren't particularly brilliant. So it really is up to him now to try and show me why I want to keep him at the football club. There's a few big names on the chopping block into January as Pulisic goes close and Lozor pulls off a fantastic save there. Lozor's finally sort of building into his first game for quite a while, and he's finally looking a bit better. But anyway, yeah, I think Pickford might be back in goal next time, I do confess. It's quite embarrassing that. Anyway, Delph, Gomez, Sigurdsson, good ball across to Digner. Digner can get it across here. We've got to get the ball in the net. Sidebe down to Ikone, put it in. Delph can't get it on target. Come on, Delph. Hit the target, hit the net. Get us back into this one, son. That's going to play to Kovacic. Pulisic now. Oh, Abraham's had an awful miss there. That could have been the one to really finish us off now. We come towards the last 15 minutes of the game. Everton have still got something in this. I can feel it as their manager. We can still probably steal the most hardest fought point of our season. Just must keep this goal clear now. Must not concede a fourth. Marcus Alonso coming forward for Chelsea. Up to Pulisic. Up to Azpilicueta. Into Abraham. I thought that was in the net. Chelsea make 3 changes. They're trying to change things up here. I really want to shout for us to demand some more. We can't make any more changes. We made our changes. That is it. As you can see, we've been even in this game despite the 3-1. Caballero now with a goal kick for Chelsea. Sidebe plays a great ball into Keane. Get it in quick. We don't want to be faffing too long so Chelsea can get their players back, need to be a bit more quicker, a bit more decisive in getting that ball in the back of the net. Delph now, Marcus Alonso comes forward well, reads the game well, that's what he's good at, you know, great player. Sigurdsson can't win that, it's a good ball through, it's an end-to-end game, and Tammy Abraham has taken advantage. Oh, it's 4-1 Chelsea. We really have been so unlucky in this one, I think. We just didn't start well, we were asleep, absolutely asleep, and then we were 3-0 down in no time, and from there we've been the better side in this one. And then Chelsea's quality, Tammy Abraham on the 3D showing us how it's done. 4-1 to Chelsea here. We have taken some hammerings this season, and it's really disappointing. That defensive unit for me is really no good. I'd probably have to go 5 at the back, you know. And I was just saying at the start of this episode, I found our formation, and now we're shipping 4 goals a game. Anyway, Sadebe now into Keane. Keane should have scored. This has been the problem. Literally, we're having the same amount of chances as teams, and okay, we're going to be open, you know. We haven't got a great defence here at Everton, but also, more importantly, we haven't got the ability to score many goals, so I think you've got to play in a way to try and encourage that as Keane's in, but then you get these chances like that from Moise Keane, and he cannot finish, and that is the problem. They are lacking quality, they are lacking the options. We need to get to January, we need to make some transfer signings here. I mean, Ikone's come in and at least made a slight improvement for me, and he's cost 2.5 million. That shows a bit of clever scouting. We can still save this football club, but right now I'm utterly livid with the absolute, just the sloppiness of it. It's almost the arrogance of, we are Everton players, we're decent enough, you know, and half of them don't get a look in now. Players like Walcott do not get a look in and will not get a look in under my management here. Just have not offered enough in this season whatsoever. But hey, not all football managers say it's going to be glorious, and actually sometimes the more challenging ones are just as fun, because now I feel like I've really got something to prove with this team. Barkley now have a free kick here against his old club. Abraham shoots it wide. 3 minutes of added time here after my little passionate rant. I probably should have saved it for the dressing room, but there we go. Here come Chelsea now. Tamori coming forward. They're happy just to hold the ball. We're just kind of like, yeah, it's done really, isn't it? What can you do at this point? Getting ready to shake the manager's hand. Sadebe plays a ball across. A consolation goal would be nice, but it's not going to happen here. Jorginho plays it forward. Sadebe picks it up, very sloppy in the middle. Chelsea have just shown that little bit extra quality. Our defence has been crap in comparison with theirs, and that has been the difference today. Mina now the ball forward. How good was Cavallero as well on that note? Superb performance. Full-time whistle. Chelsea 4, Everton 1. Head to the dressing room. Assertively, I'm far from pleased. End the team talk. I don't care what Luis Belmorto says on that, because literally we should have got more from that. We had half the game. We had half the stats. We had half the chances, and we got absolutely nothing. It's not good enough. Right, so as you can see, leaves us in 13th in the Premier League with 13 points from 11 games. Quite disappointing. But anyway, let's get back to the schedule now. I'm really looking forward to January already. It's only November, so I've still got a couple of months to go. Let's see where we go next. We've got Sheffield United at home. We'll goal rush that one. Man City away. Do you know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. We'll come back for the Man City away game, show you all the big clubs in the Football Manager 2020, and let's see if they can score more than Leicester and Chelsea, perhaps. And like I say, I'm going to stick with this formation, maybe slightly tweak it, but I'm gonna stick with the actual general shape and see if we can do something here. If I'm going to go down with my ideas, I'm going to go down fighting, guys. That's the way I do it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. I'm sorry it's been quite a while. There's been a lot to catch up on as well, a lot of goals in this one. But anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Please go follow me on Twitter as well. That'll keep you up to date. It's FM3032. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for some more Everton. I'm absolutely exhausted after that one. I feel like I've been put through a blooming blender. Anyway, have a good evening. See you tomorrow for some more Everton action. Please like, subscribe and comment. Goodbye.